so we get the triumph.
You get a triumph, yeah.
What's up, everybody? Back again. Warp Charge game.
So the army that's points under, it gets what's called a triumph. It's just you roll on a chart. It's a once per game ability they get to use.
For what?
For being fewer points than opponent. Oh, it doesn't. I don't know. They haven't rolled it yet.
Flesh Eater Courts.
Like really good stuff.
Well, good luck, gentlemen. It's scorched
Sometimes,
earth. That's
yeah.
the game.
Some of
There's
them are better than
80
others.
out there, and they can get burned after turn 2 and on, I believe.
Yep.
So good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Thanks, George.
Yeah, no worries.
1/3 of our army.
Yeah, that one sounds good. We'll probably manage that. All right. Yeah.
For the triumph? Well, for which? Oh, yeah. Oh, just do it. That's easy. So
You want to roll for?
it's the same one as
turns and
before.
whatnot this
So
game?
I got the reroll wounds.
Do you want to do the roll off this turn or this game? You do the roll off this game. Your metal dice will not betray us.
I will check.
We're rolling off for sides.
Oh, we rolled off for our time.
Okay, so you roll.
Sides?
Yeah.
That's all do is
Go for it.
6. All right, we roll. 4. 3.
All right.
So I guess you choose.
I like this side more.
Okay. Yeah, we'll take this side.
So that one's a little bit janky. Actually,
Lets you reroll a runner charge roll.
no. I actually like that one more because we have better choke points on that one.
Over there.
Would have been good last
It's-
game.
15. It's hammer and anvil. About 15 inches.
Oh, yeah, and this one is,
Yeah.
this is the middle line, right?
I like that one more. There's better choke points.
On this side.
No, we're going long ways.
Oh, hammer and anvil?
Yeah, hammer and anvil. I like that side better because there's choke points, which I enjoy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We got this giant dice thing going on.
They're not as big. They're bigger, though, over here. I don't like that. All right.
All right.
On that side?
Yep. All right, so we each deploy a unit, then you each deploy a unit, and so on.
And how does how do you guys want to do the deployment with teams?
Last game we did, each of us deploys a unit, each of you deploys a unit.
So like 2 drops at once?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. So we are 4 drops each.
Okay. I've got 5.
5? Okay.
I think he's got 6. So y'all have the choice of first turn or not. You have 5. So yeah. So they'll have the choice of first turn or not.
I don't know if this counts as an opera.
Oops.
No.
No. It doesn't.
Okay, how far is our deployment then?
15.
But it's not 15 because it's long ways. It's, that's 3. It's 36. Minus 9. It's 27.
27. Okay. Yeah, because 9 from enemy territory. Yeah. Yeah. So it's 27 because it's 9 from enemy territory.
Yeah, but this just has to go in my deployment.
Yes. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Yes. Well, does it say the thing about the deployment zone, or are you going off of what I guessed when we did the test game?
What do you mean?
Because I didn't know for certain. I was just like, I think. So you should look. Because you might be able to put it further up the table, which.
Well, I know it goes in my deployment zone.
Okay. Then yeah, never mind then. So 27. We have first drops.
You guys, yep, because you picked sides. So did we do that wrong last game? Might have done wrong. Didn't really matter. The nihilist approach.
I don't know how this game. I don't know what this game is.
Only within your territory.
Those are those Brimstone Horrors? Pretty cool. I am not gonna lie though, I feel a little nervous even like standing here. Like if I somehow like horribly lose my balance.
Right. Or a roll goes poorly and you flail and you just catch a $200 model and it goes
I'm
flying.
not gonna
into
do
the
that every
abyss.
year for sure.
Okay, so how far up is our deployment zone?
27.
From the back?
Yeah. I strongly feel that we're going to want to go fast in this game.
Yeah, we only got through 3 turns our first game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
There's a lot of models. I'm Joe, by the way.
Casey.
Casey?
Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Joe.
And how would you rate your skill level, Joe? Should I take this game seriously, or should?
If you guys are good with taking it not too seriously,
is there
I'm
any-
totally
is there
for
anything
that.
that you tend to forget that I should then conveniently not remind you of?
I would say
This is like my
I will
fifth game of
probably
Age of
forget
Sigmar.
something.
It's like my fifth game of Age of Sigmar, so I have no idea what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
we were good with taking it chill.
I'm just gonna drop my swordsman over here and lock this flank.
Endless spells.
Hey, I remember forever now.
Yeah, well, he's got the same one too, so we'll remember it this time.
You guys have anything that can like deep strike or whatever?
I do not.
Nothing that can deep strike.
Anything we can run and charge?
Nothing that can run in charge, but I do my flying unit.
Yeah.
Two guys in that unit have a special weapon, which isn't really a weapon, but it
Okay.
lets them make a move in the shooting phase.
Okay.
Basically, like every guy who has a grapple hook rolls a dice.
Yeah.
As long as they get at least 1/4 up, it works.
Nice.
And then I can move up to 24 inches towards terrain or a monster.
Okay. That works. So I'm just dropping a block of swordsmen down,
All right.
and I'm just gonna go like this. And they will 100% come off of these bases as soon as combat is joined.
Yeah,
Probably the first time I move them, they're going to come off of them.
it's all good. We also have some jerry-rigged. Do whatever you can.
Do you want to be up on the line or can you be back behind the the ranges?
What is the
I can
range
be
of your
back.
shooting, by the way?
So the longest thing I have is 24 inches.
Okay. Longest I have is 18.
Go.
Or 16, because handgunners are 16, not 18.
How many things do you have that shoot 20?
Sorry, I actually have a long rifle that's 30. 2 long rifles.
So the way these units work is for every 10, 3 can take a special weapon.
Okay.
So all my special weapons are the thing that shoots 24. So my unit of 10 has 3, my unit of 30 has 9. I have 12 total guys, 12 models that can shoot 24 inches.
Okay.
That's annoying.
Right. We're going to get shot, Daniel. We're going to get shot a lot. But you know what? It's going to be fine. Because he's not playing Tempest Eye, so he's not a 2-up save.
Is that what happened last time? Allowed 2-up saves?
No, but I have seen someone run 40 Iron Breakers Tempest Eye, so they move 7.
yeah,
they move
plus
7
1.
and have +1 to their
You
save
don't
on
even
turn
need-
1.
You don't even need Iron Breakers. Longbeards do it in
Yeah.
combat.
Yeah. Iron Breakers are cheaper.
Longbeards are cheaper. 2 points a mile cheaper.
Are they? Yeah. Damn.
But they're
And they can grumble and dispel.
So how far away do we have to be from the? Is it 9 inches from the opponent's deployment zone?
9
Yeah.
inches from their territory, so there's an 18-inch no man land.
So you say we can deploy on the line then?
Yeah.
yeah. So basically, you have to be like
27 up.
3. You can be 3 inches in front of the center of your objective. Did I get that right?
Hold on.
No, hold on. The objectives are 9. So yeah, you can basically deploy up onto the objective. The objective is like the front of your deployment zone.
Yeah. 27 in.
That is what I measured for this one, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I put this in there.
Did George put the objectives down wrong? Because, like, did George put the objectives down?
They're offset, 'cause there's
Yeah.
there's 6 or 8.
Because that's like
Oh, there's 8.
that's like between 29 and 30,
So that's
and
so this
ours
should be
is between
wrong.
24 and
wrong.
25. So
Yeah.
yeah.
so
There should
it
be
27.
so basically there should be 18 inches of no man's land between where we can deploy.
The back of this is the deployment zone.
Yeah.
yeah.
It should be every 18
So that should be 9 from the
Yeah.
edge.
Is it
and
every
then
18 inches or no? Or no, wait.
This needs to go back a little bit to there, and then yeah.
and then this should be 18 inches.
Yeah.
So that's whatever.
Yeah. That should be
12 from the edge.
hold on, that should be how many
12 from
inches?
here.
Wait, hold on. That one should be how
Should
much?
be 18 between those
18
two.
between them. Yeah.
Or if you just measure to the back, it should be 27.
27. So this one needs to be up a little bit.
All right.
So I'm gonna adjust how my
Which
guys
makes
are
sense
down.
because that should be the front of basically like the objective is the front of your deployment zone.
Yeah. So it's gonna wind up like that basically.
So there
And
should
I'll-
be 9 inches in from this edge and then 9 inches in on this side from the center,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That'll be 36.
One of my units on each side, front.
Yeah.
Should be 9 inches from
We do need something to claim these in the back. So I can just take one of my small units and toss it back here and Hope
Alright,
that
so-
it gets up towards the front eventually.
Yes.
And then over here I can put my flyers, so that
You
won't
can
get to
burn
do
the
much
enemy's
turn one, but they
territory
can-
ones for
They can
D3.
like redeploy into where we need
So
them to
I
be.
feel like we want to go over there and get them.
So they drop units already?
Have you guys done your drop?
No.
No,
So
okay.
these are your first two?
Yeah.
So you go with that, I'll put this.
I'm probably just going to focus on over here because I'm trying to maintain my auras.
Do you guys have spells?
Yes, I have one wizard with one of these.
Okay. What's his spell do?
His spell is a 9-inch aura around him that gets -1 to hit units under him. I think just in close combat, but
What's it called? Oh, it's Cinderstorm. I can pull it up. So we
Does he cast it on himself or he puts it
pass it
somewhere?
on himself.
Okay.
and is it
It is
It's just,
Hammer
he puts an aura on himself.
Cinder Cloud? Casting value 7. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for attacks that target friendly units wholly within 9 inches of the caster. So that's actually really hard to get. But if you're only trying to run like one unit to get it, then wholly within 9's an 18-inch bubble, so it's probably just going to affect the unit that he's with. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad he's holding within himself.
So these are R2 drops. Oh yeah, sorry, I gotta put my, they'll go where the holes are.
Yep. All right, and Daniel, I'm just going to focus on this side of the table this game. Basically, I don't want to spread out my army because I'm going to lose all my auras and all that. So the furthest over I'm going to go is probably like here, but I'm going to move up to try and like actually be able to support. Like, this is not a mission to stand still in.
We gotta hold these.
one unit.
Yeah, I'm going to daisy chain the unit back
You
there. to
can.
hold them.
In this
So
hole?
you could put this
No,
here.
no.
That's true, but then that lets him summon his stuff back here.
Yeah. So we basically need
I
to
guess in
earmark a
theory,
unit to just
You
tag
can
it.
maybe summon stuff in here in the gap between
So
these two.
I will probably
No, 'cause it's
have
9 inches, so he
a
can't
handgunner
really-
unit to tag, to snake back and tag that, and then
There's
just
not-
run it on turn 1 for the extra distance.
Yeah.
We just hold 4.
Yeah. Yeah. Then the game ties again.
We tie.
Then the game ties again.
All-time tie.
Yeah.
Like that drop.
I could just also fucking throw my wizard at it. Okay.
Yeah, we have our first one down.
All right. Unit of handgunners. That's going to snake out like that.
Yep.
And what's the range on your handgunners?
16.
16, and they move 5.
Yeah.
So they can go 21 inches, basically turn 1.
Yep. All right, I'm just going to snake the rest of the unit back to hold the objective, and then I'll just move it up as needed.
When you drop that one, his handgunners basically have a 21-inch threat range.
Goals in front.
Huh?
Having the swordsman hold these 2 objectives.
It could have been done, but we didn't. Unless you want to, unless I want to adjust
Yeah,
how I
I
drop
mean-
these, and then
Where's this is the second one. So 21 inches is basically to like an inch and a half.
do you have your tool?
About got it there.
And don't mind me, I'm just
Cool.
conga lining back.
Making sure.
Waste not,
Alright,
want not,
So
right?
yeah, you're like 20. You're like 21 and a half. You're good. And then these guys, I just need to box.
So I just need to get within 6 of that
This
objective
corner
to
over
tag it
here.
and hold it. So I don't need these 2.
So there's 2 blocks of Phoenix cards open.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then these guys. What? 9 inches. I have to scooch them over this way a little.
Yeah, just to get within 6 of it and be like, whoop. That's probably what we're going to want to do with both of the units is just snake back like that.
And you still keep them as long
Yes.
as you don't touch them.
Yeah.
until-
So they're just there to go,
So we only have to
Tag.
on the first turn.
yes. And that's just 6 inches from center.
I'm so used to 40k where like you gotta like somebody's gotta sit back there.
You do. So actually, yeah, you claim it at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So if you move them away in turn 1,
after turn 1,
yeah, after turn 1 you're good. But like they have to be there at the end of turn 1.
All right. So yeah.
So 30 Phoenix guard, 20 Phoenix guard.
Okay.
Okay.
You got the ice guard and the fire one.
You guys had your second round?
So yep, his second was this and mine was this.
So you've got 2 or 3.
I've dropped 2.
We'll see my third one.
All right. Hey, where do we want the
In the
handgunners to go?
Sarlacc pit.
Hey man, he's within 6 inches, so.
Where do we want the last handgunner blob to go? Just focus on this side and move up, or
Can you put handgunners up here?
no?
You could.
It would also really suck.
They like couldn't get down.
Yeah, I can't fit the whole unit up there either. Because honestly,
Tower!
if I just form the Great Wall of, Fox Phoenix Guard, like, they'll kill the swordsman like that, but it's swordsman.
I can't really help you.
That's fine.
The way that you've deployed,
It's
so-
fine. I know.
I have no.
This is fine. More handgunners.
Should I put my big unit more towards this side or this side, do you think?
It's hard to say. Both of my units are roughly the same with things.
They just are. I know he's still got a lot of ghouls to drop, but
So
I
many
know they're
ghouls.
so much more heavily weighted towards that side. How many ghouls?
60.
60 ghouls.
230s or 40?
The 40 units.
We do have this unit over there already, so maybe we put him over here.
Probably. Because that unit is pretty good.
Yeah.
Can
all
you?
right.
Can we get on that?
Where's where?
Yeah, I gotta drop my hero first. So I'm not gonna do it yet. I was just figuring it out.
Just for the time being.
Yeah.
That will impact where I put the hero.
Just make sure that I'm working
These guys are all up in here.
Oh.
or something.
And the quote unquote battle priest is my Empire General because he's easier to pick out than a guy with a sword. You
Yeah.
know?
Can I stand on the tentacle thing? Can I go through it or?
So the way it works is you can go through it, but if you have to move up and down,
Yeah.
that counts against your movement. So like to move this guy to here, you would have to go like up 2 inches and then
They're gonna
down.
be on the ground level. Under.
There's not space. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's no space.
yeah.
There's not really space, is there? Or I see. You're trying to get them
Is it?
in like.
I'm saying they're gonna be on the ground. They're just on top, so I don't have to.
Oh yeah.
Put 'em in
So
there and then-
yeah.
Oh, is there space in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's like a
Yeah.
cave or something.
Sure.
I thought they were impassable. That's why I deployed over here. But
Unless you want me to take them off the moving train and put them back on the moving train.
in which case we will be here forever.
Forever and a day.
So have you guys done your fourth?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. That was 3. So we were on 4.
Oh wait, no. We've only done 2, right? So we have to drop our
Okay.
third.
So that was our
yeah,
third.
you guys are right. So we do our.
Oh, am I ahead?
No, you're good.
No, because I got 1, 2, 3 in here, and that's 4.
Oh yeah, you're one ahead.
So then
Well, I'm not changing my plan, so.
Then he's 4. You
Yeah, my plan's not changing based on where you place anything at this point.
So
this your fourth?
this is my third.
This is my
Okay.
Yeah. So now we've both done 3.
Empire General. Well, here, Empire General, I believe. Just making sure he can maintain that 18 inches to everybody. He can, so yeah, Empire General. Okay. Anointed.
Very spear axe thing. Spear axe.
That's what halberds are. I'm trying to find a way to justify running Free Guild Guard with anything other than Sword and Shield, and there's just no reason. Like, sure, the spear is 2 inches and you get a +1 to hit enemies that charge you, but also you get a +1 to your save if you take a shield and a sword.
Saves and shields. Swords and shields are hard to not take.
Right.
Just like one thing I've seen.
Yeah. Especially for something that's just there to like soak a charge, so something else can do the real work. Like, oh, you gave it halberds. How did that work out for you? Like,
So if we're saying that these things are, you can move through them, I assume that means you can shoot through them too?
line of sight still, I'm assuming?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there is gaps in the middle, so.
Yeah, so I guess we can figure it out by
Yeah.
by that. All right, I'm gonna put these guys.
It'd probably be difficult to get everyone in the unit to be able to shoot through, but
Yeah. And that's your big unit over there, right?
Yes.
See, there's like nothing over there for us to worry about. So I think I'm just gonna deploy it over here, and I can redeploy these guys if I need to.
the movement phase.
Through like they're just fast.
Yeah.
They can just move over. They can move over here through the course of the game. What do you think? Cool.
It's like I didn't know they could do that.
Fast dwarves. What heresy is this? What is Nottingham wrought?
Well, they got jetpacks.
Fast, he means he can get here by turn 5.
Right.
Oh, these guys can get there way faster.
It's like playing anything in 40K that doesn't have like
Yeah,
a jet
this
bike.
is my
You're
fourth
just
and
like,
final.
oh, I deployed here and you went over there, so I'll get there eventually. Like,
Are we doing pause?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably on ghouls. Probably as needed,
What
TBH.
happened to the rest of them? Cities of Final Wizard. What happened to all the rest of the wizards?
They're dead. They're dead as shit.
They cost 2 units.
He's the final.
Yeah, I was gonna run Hollowheart, but I was like, 300 points of wizards seems excessive.
I don't need a light council right now.
Right.
I can't put rules in each way.
You guys want me to get you chairs?
No, I'm good, thanks.
You want a chair? I'll get you two.
Foz protection doesn't require they be wholly within 18, just within 18. So I'm just gonna put him in vaguely in the middle
I'm
and enjoy my time.
all right.
All right, and I'm done.
What do these guys do?
6. And all my stuff was 6.
And you guys don't have any move and charge shenanigans?
No.
+1 to charge, right?
Musician doesn't +1 to charge.
How dare he play his bagpipes?
Oh, hey, same hat. Same hat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Musician in charge.
It's like the army-wide, the whole book. It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah, your musician is a +1 to run and charge.
The dwarves get run and charge. You only get +1 to charge, right?
No, we get,
Beastmen get 1 in charge. I think that's with the banner.
the humans get one to run and charge as well. Yeah.
It's +1, and with the banner gives them 1 in charge.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good stuff.
Yeah. Our banner is just a +1 leadership for the unit.
It's a minus.
Yeah.
So my army does have a few once per game things.
Okay.
So once per game, after I damage something, I can do an additional D3 mortals.
Okay.
Once per game, if one of my units in the hero phase is within 3 inches of one of your guys' units, I can activate in the hero phase and either fight or shoot.
Okay.
Once per game, I can change a battle shock roll to a 1.
All right. It's not bad. That's pretty good.
And nothing too crazy, but like, I always just feel like saying it first.
So I'm starting out with 2 command points. One from the Magnificent Macroscope or whatever the relic's called, and one for just buying another because I was exactly 50 points short, so I had to buy it. Yeah. So I'm gonna track my command points here. I'm poor.
So how good are handguns?
They're real good. It's laughably easy to get them to re-rollable 2 up to hit, 2 up to wound with 1 rend. Like, and they overwatch you with the same ballistic skill. So
If I charge
yeah.
anything, they shoot
So
back.
yeah, if you end a charge move within 3 inches of a handgunner, their whole unit gets to shoot you. Yeah.
So are we rolling to see who goes first?
So we get a pick.
Yeah, they pick because they
Yeah.
have fewer drops.
I don't know.
You kids
I
want to
feel
go
like-
first, or you
I
want to?
feel like we should give them the turn
Probably.
because there's not really anything we can do on turn 1.
I'm scared.
And-
It just keeps telling me rules, and I don't want to move it.
I don't want to go over there. That's dumb. That's too good. I don't like it.
Because his handgunners are out of range this first turn anyway.
Because I moved him back a couple.
So I think we should give them the turn.
I think that's probably the idea.
We'll give you guys the turn.
Thanks.
Neat. All right, Daniel, what do you want to do? Well, first of all, let me get my bonus command points.
Do you have the summoning rules?
General's adjutant,
Yeah, for free.
I don't, and member of the council, I don't. So I don't get any bonus. I just get 3 total. I'm going to spend a command point for hold the line. I'm just designating my 3 free guild units because it's up to 3 free guild units. So
Yeah.
hold the line, hold the line, hold the line. Daniel, do you want Foz protection or can I put it on my swordsman?
Who shoots? These guys shoot?
Yep. All of my stuff can shoot.
What's the unit with all the bajillion guys in?
These guys have 9 special weapons that shoot 24. Everybody else has pistols which shoot 12. These guys have 3 special weapons which shoot 24, and 7 guys have pistols which shoot
9
12.
of these shoot 25.
Yeah, and these guys shoot 12.
They only shoot 12?
Yeah, they only shoot 12 pistols.
So I guess the thing is either
Because what I want to do is cast Foz protection on them, move them up here to help screen out the objective, and then start shifting my handgunners up so that if they get the double turn and charge us, I'll have the handgunners to overwatch.
just be aware that you might decide to shoot your handgunners.
Yeah, that's fair. But if it happens, it happens.
Because there's no cover safe for the units in front, right? It's only up there.
Yeah.
So I would consider putting it on hand.
The handgunners are more important. You have what? What's your base range?
24 inch
20
shot, 4-inch move.
12 for the pistols.
24 for the special weapons in the squad, right?
Yep.
So 28, right?
So
Nine-
28 inch
9
threat
of them.
range.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I can't get away from it. So yeah, I'll Foz protection the front unit of handgunners. Goes off on a 6. It goes off on a 12.
My guy is outside of 30 of his, wherever it is.
Wizard's right here.
And you can't beat a 12 anyway.
Yeah. All right. So it goes. So we are FOD.
I'm assuming we
Don't think there's space for yours.
It's -1 to hit.
Last one to be hit, yeah.
To be hit, yeah. Oh.
And remember, we can't raise objectives until turn 2.
Right.
What are you trying to fit there?
He's trying to fit his ghouls right here.
I don't think.
You might just have to wait a turn or summon them up there.
Yeah, I just wait a turn.
Grab my water bottle.
There's not a lot of good places to drop them, so I just wait. Yeah. Yeah. Deploying from the summon counts as their move. You can't summon and then move.
You have to place them within 6 inches besides. That's like 30.
Yeah. It's the same kind of deal as 40k, where anything that like infiltrates, the infiltrate is their move.
But this isn't reserved. This is them. They just.
Summoning? Yeah, it's still the same thing. Phoenix Guard are kind of dope, so I wouldn't piecemeal engage those.
These guys have a rune.
Right now, 1 damage. Hits on 3, wounds on 3. 2 attacks. Range.
Yeah.
Pretty good damage.
Yep. They also have a 4-up Feel No Pain.
These have a 4 pin?
Yeah.
Get the fuck away from me. What are those things?
500 points. Like,
It's a little less than 500.
right.
Jeez. Those things are nasty.
It's pretty significant. It's a non-zero number,
I mean, that's all he's got basically, right?
right?
I got the general and his written blueprints.
Alright, so if they wanted to spell my thing, do they have to be within 24 inches of it?
Huh? For what?
Spell my endless spell, to get to be within
30.
It has to be within 30, so
Yeah.
I'll cast it. It'll get summoned.
Drop it just straight up in the middle, if you can.
But I don't want him to remove it.
Huh?
So I don't want him to remove it.
That's fair. I mean, if it's models dying that you're looking for, over here is probably the good idea. Some humans. I'm gonna die. I had nothing.
Right over there.
All right, and let me know when we're in movement phase.
And you measure dispel if he's trying to dispel now from the wizard, not the
He's not in range of them.
Yeah.
I'm talking about if he wants to get rid of it. next
future turn. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't stop him from moving and trying to remove it. Or no, he's got to do it before he moves, right?
Yeah,
But he'll get to. So he won't.
he'll. Yeah, he has to be able to see it, I believe, but he can see it through that. Yeah, he can see it through that hole.
Because I can put it 24 inches. I can put it.
Yeah, I don't think we can get it out of range of him though.
Actually, yeah, I'll put it there.
He's still in range, but we can't get out of range of him. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure I can get out of range.
yeah. At least it'll block a spell of his.
Well, it's just a free one.
This is 24 inches from this guy.
No.
I can put it all over here.
I forgot that the first 2 turns last time, and that thing wrecked our whole game.
That specifically? Yeah.
Basically, it brought his ghoul thing back to 40 like 3 times.
Yeah. Look, we killed ghouls. Look, there's more ghouls. Fuck. Like,
Oh no, the ghouls died. Oh no, they're back. Oh no, they killed you. Oh, ghouls.
that's flesh eater cords.
Good spell.
I've been thinking about doing the twin-tailed comet thing that Stormcast have because we can cast their spells if I use a Stormcast wizard to cast it.
So he's going to cast
Yeah,
Hunger on there.
because 1 in 4 units, Stormcast, they still keep Stormcast keyword. So,
Alright, so you ready to move?
yep.
And you can't move.
Correct. But it counts as, for the purposes of movement and whatnot, as a friendly unit for everybody.
Should I have not put it there?
No, you're good. So you have what, 6-inch move?
How far is it?
Yep.
Range for you?
So 18-inch threat.
So anything that dies.
I know it's within like 12 to get blood, but how does it? How far does it redirect it to? Is it also like 12%? 18?
Basically going to move up like that. Front handgunner unit is going to move forward
Within 12 inches.
like so. The idea being to be about 2.5. So the idea is to be like 2.6 inches away from the front of that other guy's base, so that if you wind up within half an inch charge, the 2 inches
Gotcha.
fight will not reach the handgunners, but 3 inches will reach for me.
It was
you know.
also, it's like summon it this turn or summon it next turn.
So I'm not going to sit here and like individually measure, but intent. You know.
Yeah, we got what you're
I
saying.
can always
Yeah.
resummon it.
My own self.
I can always summon it again, so.
And I'll just keep that guy there to maintain the conga line for tapping the objective. This unit is going to stay still. And I'm done with moving. All right. Well, I'll just slightly adjust my general and battle mage upward.
We're going to advance these guys.
Let's go in front.
Cool. We're going places. I should probably just take
And any model can claim an objective, or does it have to be like a unit?
Any model in this scenario.
boys, and I'll figure it out.
They're just pouring out of that monster sphere.
It's gonna stay there.
And I do have a little bit of shooting, not a lot though, you know, just a tiny baby amount. 2 long rifles. Only
I don't
100.
see much shooting there.
Yeah. So for
Well,
the purposes
oh,
of this
for this
unit,
turn.
the one painted guy is the long rifle.
Okay.
Until I get another long rifle. And then the long rifle in the other unit is the actual long rifle. Which coincidentally is also the only painted guy. How many wounds do those have?
2 each.
2 each. I can't reach them anyway. And is there a character from you over here? Is there any characters from you over
There's
here?
only 2 over
It's just
there.
those 2 over there. And okay. All right. Well, I'm pretty sure I know what I want to shoot. We in shooting now?
I believe so.
Okay. Did you move up those ghouls, the smaller blob?
A little bit.
Okay. All right.
So I had to make sure I felt this.
How many wounds each on? How many wounds each on Phoenix Guard? 1 each. Okay. I'll do a long rifle at them. That unit moved, so it's hitting on 4 and wounding on 3. 1 wound at -1.
So 5 up save.
You're good. Next rifle is going to be hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s for standing still and hold the line. Miss. Cool. I'm done.
All right.
Yep.
And then 4 points.
Yep. 4 points for us.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep the points up here.
So the question is, do we want to move up? And how many ghouls are gonna get summoned?
Yeah, I can summon 20 words.
But only one guy can summon ghouls.
Yes.
Okay.
So only once per game.
It's only once per game. Like, we either push up and just deal with the ghouls when they pop up, or we hold it for this turn.
I don't know. I'm probably going to move up a little bit, so they will come in probably somewhere around this area. So you can probably move up just fine. Now, come from somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Here's my council command point on the 4,
Nope.
and then 2 command points on the 6.
Don't worry, I didn't get mine either. I was like, ho ho, I'm a member of the council, and it didn't work. Adjutant. Nope, didn't work either.
He gets to pick 2 units to buff.
Okay.
He's going to buff and you pick a weapon in the unit.
Okay.
So he's going to buff the skyhooks in this unit, and he's going to buff the Endrinrigger saws in this unit. They're close
Okay.
combat thing.
What is it buff?
+1 attack.
Okay.
I guess he will give -1 to hit. City Cloud goes off with a 6.
I think I'll move it.
So it doesn't deny. All right, so it goes off.
7. Doesn't go off.
Does not go off. Okay.
Doesn't matter then.
That's all my casting.
Yep.
But this guy has the amulet thing. You can choose +1 to hit for a unit, or kill the
Yeah.
So +1 to hit.
Okay. And lasts till the next hero phase, I'm assuming?
What was that?
Lasts until the next hero phase, I'm assuming? Okay.
But he can keep doing it every
Yeah.
turn too. So
Yeah.
let's see.
I read that. It's not 1 unit, it's all units
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm going to move this guy's to my movement.
Not bad.
I thought it was just 1 unit, but it's actually more of 12 inches. So it would affect him, and the mage. Plus 1 hit.
Is that a spell?
It is a artifact power.
Oh, okay. Is it your relic?
Yeah, relic.
So everybody
Within 12 inches of the So we'll be close on that.
darn that friendly hammer hall units.
That's better than I thought it was. Shooting?
Movement first.
Cities of Sigmar is hungry for that shooting. All my favorites.
I don't even have shooting.
Phoenix guard, like, we're just hearing all these bullets are flying around.
And yeah.
I pre-measured this. You should have been in charge.
I guess I could at that range.
It'd be difficult, but so another thing to keep in mind in Age of Sigmar is because you don't have to declare your targets, you can charge things that are whatever your maximum range is. So it's not like
We're gonna
40k
do these
where
guys over here.
I measured his move and charge
yeah.
before he moved.
Move them up, and I'll just spread
I
these
did
guys. I
something
can spread
similar
these
over
guys
here.
out. So like, I mean, he'll be able to bring them back here.
I'm trying to
if he
get
wants
them to move forward so I can
But
shoot them.
Gunners didn't move, so I'm still safe from them if I just want to sit on that.
That's true. These gunners, I think, did move up.
They
some.
did move up.
So yeah, you're within 21 of them now.
21 of these guys is there, so I'm just going to move up. Or do you think I should move up?
I mean, I think that's probably good for now.
I know. I feel like if two defensive armies just stand across the table and stare at each other, we will just tie.
That's probably true.
Like
but
even if we only do it for a couple of turns, we will still just tie.
Come over here and say it to my face. No, you come over here and
Some-
say it to my face.
I think we'll get something to happen.
It's like two turtles trying to fight each other.
Oops. All right, so I'm going to be able to get the front rank just in. If I do that, I open them up to getting charged by the ghouls.
If you want my extra movement, I could spread my back here out to cover you.
Yeah,
I move like 2 inches so I can get 4 inches of back as I go this way.
yeah. I mean, I think that would be good.
And then like these guys would move over here and these guys would move up there. So I'm just going to move those there.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Don't move these guys here though, because I need to, or right there. So I'm gonna move those guys in.
Yep. Basically, the people that are further away are replacing the ones that are moving. Rather than move them both, it's easier to just do it. They are fully capable of assuming the formation that they are in, so I don't care the order it goes in.
Means this unit has to come off the trays. And this guy is like,
I'm not looking forward to fighting these Phoenix Guard at all.
No,
Attacks. Think of how many rolls it gets rolled.
they basically have a rerollable save. It's fine. It's fine. It'll be fine.
rerollable save where the second one isn't impacted by Ren.
Yeah, it is impacted by damage, but guess what? It's all one. Like, yay!
And then these guys are just gonna sort of
I mean, it's the same thing, pretty much.
Well, one
All right.
So,
wins
it's,
not too much.
right, that's fair. No, that's fair.
I guess there is that multi-damage thing you might gotta factor in, not just
Yeah.
Move him right there. All right, I
Hey,
guess
this
that's
is-
all our movement.
At least it's not 7th Ed 40k, where it was like, I hit you with a las cannon. 1 damage.
That guardsman died.
All right. So I basically shooting. I've got 4 guys who can shoot your hero,
Okay.
and everybody else will go into. I don't want to fall in the trap of shooting ghouls again, but I think that's like the best target. I mean, I could shoot at these things, but because these handgunners are -1 to be hit.
Well, if you do any wounds to the ghouls, his thing can heal half of them.
I mean, but that's true regardless of who I kill.
But you can't overheal
Right.
them, so they don't have any damage, so whatever you do to those guys won't heal these guys just yet.
That's true. All right, I guess they'll put it into the handgunners.
Okay. So everything at the handgunners?
So 4
For-
skyhooks into your general, everything
right.
else into the handgunners.
Okay.
And they got buffs, so they're 2 shots each this turn.
All right. So 8 shots at the general at -1 from Lookout Sir.
And this unit gets a +1 to hit versus heroes and monsters, so it just
Nice.
cancels out. So 4s and 3s. And 3s. That is 4 at Rend 2.
4 at Rend 2. How much damage each?
D3.
Oof. I believe he's got a 5 up. He has a 4 up, so what was it 4?
Yep.
4 6 ups. He will pass 2, fail 2.
All right. Does 4?
4 does not kill him, no.
He has 5
Yeah.
wounds. I'm going to use my once per game additional mortal wounds.
All right.
Does D3 mortal wounds to him?
All right. He's going to,
1.
yeah, he's going to attempt to pass it off to the retinue.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot he could do that. Yeah, you could have passed the other ones too.
Sorry, hold on. Roll a die before you allocate a wound. Yeah, it's roll a die before you allocate a wound or mortal wound.
Gotcha.
So it'll be the same save on them. So it'll be the same deal. How many did it come out to? 2 that failed?
2 that failed, so 4 damage.
Yeah. Hold on. On a 4 up, it has to allocate. So I'll just go ahead and.
Wait, so is it the wound or the?
I'm supposed to
the
allocate the
wound.
wound, not the damage.
So it's allocate the wound, and then it would be armor.
Got
Yeah.
it. So just roll 2 dice,
Yeah. So
and they're
for
each 2
the-
damage. We'll call it.
Yeah. Okay. So he'll pass one of them off, the other won't. So
Got it. And then I'm not going to use my mortal
Okay.
wound thing.
So he'll take 2, and it'll kill 2 of the swordsmen,
All right.
which I will take there and come on, there. And that's 2 models that died, Daniel.
And were those guys? Is it 12 inches of this thing?
Yep.
So I don't know if those are within 12.
Is it unit or model? And
Oh, they're within 12 anyway.
okay, so one of them wasn't. I'll just take a different
Alright.
guy. I'll basically just take one from the next rank.
All right.
I'll take this guy
you
instead.
Them. Okay.
For this
Yeah.
one.
I thought you meant with the ghouls at the 12. I'm like, yeah, those ghouls are at 12.
Yeah.
So then,
It sucks up damage within 12 and spits it out for 12.
yeah.
Right.
So now the
At the handgunners?
other shots into handgunners, and they're -1 to hit.
Yes.
So 5s. 3. 1. Rend 2.
1 at Ren 2 just goes through.
3.
3? Ouch. Well, I don't need this anymore. So I'm already holding it.
All right.
And they lost 3.
And then it's because everything else is outside of 12.
So
So
they've lost 3 for Battle Shock when I get to that.
I guess that's it.
Unless you want to do your skyhook.
I don't think I'd want to right now. So we get 4 points.
Right. So for Battle Shock, the Bravery 5, +1 for the banner, +1 for the first 10 models, plus another for the next 10 models, plus another for being within range of the general. So I'm at leadership 9, lost 3. So even if I roll a 6, I don't lose anyone. So clear. So
All
clear
right.
on that.
Turn 2. Dice for turn 2.
All right.
I rolled start, so you roll this.
And I'll roll this time.
6.
Yo, that's double turn.
Do we want to take the double turn now?
We claimed our objective.
Actually-
We could move up. I can charge this turn probably.
I'm gonna keep that guy and just
Yeah.
take one closer a little bit, just to make sure I'm maintaining my ranges on things.
So like move those guys up. The only risk is then we open up for a double turn, and he can bring someone on back here and claim an objective and then burn it. Risk he might just have to take because there's some chance we could go and get that objective over here.
These guys can probably get to there.
Yeah.
These guys can probably get to there.
You want to go for it?
I say go for
All right, let's go for it. We'll take it.
Yep. Daniel, I'm tired of getting double turned.
He is going to buff.
Did you get double turn last game?
Yeah, it's a bad rule.
It's a terrible rule.
Yeah. Age of Sigmar is deliberately not balanced.
I've only played a couple games of Age of Sigmar, but it hasn't happened to me until right now.
It's happened to me every time I've played. I got double turned twice in a game against a death player at the last tournament. He was just like, oh wow, I have another turn.
Like if you're starting a fight with somebody, they're like, you get a free hit first. And
Right.
then we'll start anywhere you want.
Yeah.
As you can. You're like, all right, I'll take that off.
And buff the skyhooks.
Did you guys choose to go first, though?
No.
No, we made
No,
him
we
go
didn't.
first.
No, they chose.
We made him go
Or
first.
they set themselves up strategically.
This is why I need artillery.
They use strategy.
We used no choice.
It was a calculated risk, but it's one that will almost always work.
Again, so they all have a spell. The wizard is going to
You
cast.
guys went ties. That's all that balance.
It's effectively they get 2 turns
And buffing
before
them.
we get one. Like,
I'm going to try to dispel that thing. Is that within 30?
yeah, should be. Yep, it's definitely within 30, because it was.
10.
Yeah.
All right.
Last time.
Yep. So it's gone.
He hates that chalice.
Hey, that's good because I hate that chalice too.
Fuck that chalice.
And then the wizard's going to cast the -1 to hit spell.
Okay.
You got an 8, so it actually works this time.
And he gets a 9. So no.
No.
Just absolutely not.
You have any hero phase stuff you done?
So he buffed the skyhooks and the sauce.
On movement phase.
We about to get charged.
And do you just want to move all of them as close 6 inches up as we're going here?
Yeah. You're 10 and a half away, so you can go the full 6.
Need to get better movement trays.
Movement trays? What's a movement tray? Oh wait, shit, I'm actually using movement trays this game. It'll come off of them like that.
That's my movement.
Four. And these guys. I don't think I guess they might as well. Good enough.
I've yet to see anyone run Caradon Overlords in a Cities of Sigmar army. Like, it seems like it would be really good.
That is the 2,000 point list that I want to do next.
Here's a bonus. Here's a +1 to your save and +3 movement on turn 1. Like, all right.
I keep people hearing, like, I heard people talking about that when I was just busy painting these the other
Yeah.
week. And I was like, but that doesn't sound that great to me because turn 1, nothing really happens.
It does if you have +3 move,
Sometimes.
and it does against a lot of, mainly like Slaanesh and some other armies that really like to go for that.
Armies, I can see it being good, but
Yeah.
The big thing is it makes the range on these things effectively, well, it makes it 31 inches without spending a command point, and you can spend a command ability that lets them run and shoot.
Yeah.
Shooting. Oh, I didn't move this guy.
And you add 1 to run rolls, so like the turn 1, you just cross the table.
half beastman.
Yeah.
Have you ever played against beastman?
Yeah.
Yes, I think.
I've seen a couple of times they've been played, and it's dumb. Super gross.
I'll leave it back here, actually.
Because you have the shaman here and his +3.
Yeah.
Run and charge with +1 for each of those. He did across the board at turn 1 and started attacking his shit.
Yeah.
All right, so these guys, their pistols are going to only be in range, and actually, nope, only this guy's pistols are in range. So he's going to fire his pistols into the unit of the ghouls, and then the skyhooks, I'm going to put...
I'm counting up 1 wounds.
Huh?
Counting
Yeah,
up 1 wounds.
yeah. 'Cause how many did he take last time?
2.
2, so he's got 3 left.
Yeah.
And his command ability gives him rerolls to hit and
It's
to wound.
+1 to hit, +1 to,
+1 to wound.
as long as they don't
Feels
move
like
that
important to
player
take
turn.
out.
Yeah, as long as they haven't moved that player turn.
Yeah, which they won't. All right, well, I'll put it into him,
All right.
the skyhooks. So first the pistols, they're 4s and 4s. 1 and no end into the ghouls. 10.
Just 1.
Yep. And then the skyhooks into your general. Uh-oh. Not a good roll. And 3s to wound. All right.
All right, and now we'll do this
5.
right this time. So I'm going to try to pass all 5 off to the retinue. I pass 2 of them to the retinue. That doesn't sound great.
Okay.
Rend,
2.
2. So 6 ups on the retinue. Fail both.
4.
4. So I'll take probably 2.
Oh.
No, it's not the place to do it. I want to do it over there. I'll go 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. All right.
And then 3 on the general.
Yep. Well, this is gonna hurt.
We'll see. You can get some 6s here.
No. So he's dead regardless.
All right.
Yep.
Oh, didn't remember to use the dice tray.
Yeah. Oh, we haven't been using the dice tray the whole game.
I'm not very good at being the streamer, I guess.
Yeah, we're bad at streaming.
Okay.
All right.
That's them, and then
When you're playing teams,
Yeah.
like, play musical chairs with...
okay. So these 3 skyhooks will also fire into the ghouls.
I'm sure you guys are going to kill all our stuff right now.
No, it's not gonna. It's not.
I'm reasonably
We'll see.
certain as well. Like,
Hits on 4s,
Kill all our stuff right
wounds on 3s. So that's 1
you
at
shouldn't
range
be.
2
They
into
don't
the
have
ghouls.
they don't have the buff stick anymore.
One skyhook at range 2 into the ghouls.
Yeah, but they don't have the buff stick anymore.
Didn't have any safe.
I mean, granted, they do still have hold the line, because that I won't be able to reapply
Well,
it, but
but
it
so
will
damage
apply until my
first.
next hero
They
phase.
have 6 up safe, so it's minus 2.
Okay, so
That's all I got,
goes
though.
through,
Yeah.
and then it's 3 damage.
So I take 1.
All right. That's my shooting. Roll it up.
Yeah, that might make it.
And
It's
then
possible.
These guys.
7. Yeah, that'll make it as well.
Yeah, they'll make it. And it's 8 because they get +1 to charge.
I'm gonna take this coat off.
Well, I don't think they'll.
You're the first person to be like, wait, if I kill the general, the whole thing falls apart.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what that unit's for. It's
Yeah.
killing heroes and monsters.
Yeah, nah. So usually when I usually run in Hollow Heart, and then they've got the like Alvarasi
Where you get
prism
like
or
the
whatever.
+5
I usually run
to
that.
cast.
Yeah, I usually run
wizards.
that on him. On the I usually put that on the general, and then I'll put Ignac's scales on the wizard that I intend to use the
Yeah.
channel with. Because if I'm
Yeah.
locked into Ashy, I might as well use their relics.
Ignac Scales is a good one. That's what's
Yeah.
on my
Yeah.
general.
Yep. So it's like, all right, so I'm gonna have my Incantor. If I run an Arcanum, he'll take, say like 2 wounds, and then he was gonna ignore one of them. So now I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. What I'm so usually I've been playing 2,000 points with Overlords too,
Yeah.
but the list that I want to run is basically like that big shooting unit, but 10 more, and the chemist to buff them.
Yeah.
A bunch of Longbeards and
Rebuild the
Gotrek and
dwarf
hammers.
army of
Yeah.
old, right?
And then throw Gotrek in there too.
Yeah.
Because I know he doesn't get the rules, but like I don't know,
Yeah.
it just seems cool. And a Knight of Zeros to just like throw forward, and because it's moves 15 and runs at a +1, just like getting in the way turn 1.
So like we had a plan, but the terrain does not support that plan.
This table is a little tough with very static
Yeah.
shooting units.
Same thing happened to me in my second round last tournament. We got the
Yeah.
triangular deployment, and the tip of the triangle
Oh,
was
yeah.
blocked with a chunk of terrain, so I had to go one side or the other.
Yeah.
And then he just summoned a shitload of skeletons on the other side. It's like, that's how it happens.
Yep.
Like, be like that. Like,
Well, and on games like this, like you guys just have the 1 unit of ghouls, but something that you can bring in off the board edge or like deep strike.
I considered
So
going
useful.
Living City. It wouldn't have helped this game because there's not enough ways to buff them after they come in like that.
I don't think my stuff should charge.
Alright.
Yeah.
Bye, ghouls. That's a problem.
Islands here, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to measure 3 on this side of
If you want a dice or something to measure 3 away.
How'd y'all do your last game?
We would have won if we played more than 3 turns. But
Same. Yeah.
the problem is like they capped us out on the first 2 turns.
Yeah.
And then we like tabled basically by the end of turn 3, like effectively their army was gone. We were on all the objectives by this time.
everybody but like 4.
Yeah. We had
The-
3 players that have no idea what they're doing, and then 1 that had like kind of an idea of what they were doing. So there was a lot of like, wait, hold on, how do you do this? Like,
Were you playing the Skaven and Deepkin?
yeah. The poor Deepkin player, he had his like Eel Riders charge a blob of ghouls, but they just barely tagged into the handgunners. It's like, all right, 30 shots, two
Yeah.
ups, like take it's like 24 wounds, like,
Well, Deepkin are tough against shooting armies too.
yeah,
Because they have that ignore rend, and you like if
Yeah.
you put it forward, you have to shoot at it.
yeah. Yeah, so it charges in and just gets like 24 wounds stacked on it. It's like, all right, well,
So, what's their range?
2.
Tzeentch.
Yeah.
Everybody put that back 4 is set out to the side.
Over here?
Yeah, this one. Okay.
Bye, ghouls.
Hits on 3. Wounds on 3.
Can't fit all those dice in your hand.
I love how we get put on the stream table and all of us are just completely forgetting that it's the stream dice work. Yeah, he doesn't have enough dice. Right, like how are you supposed to fit 40 dice in there?
Like, this thing's fine for 2 people playing?
Yeah,
Playing doubles with that?
right. Yeah, because like I'm not waiting for you to roll your dice before I roll my attacks. Like we can do it for like something that's going to be like, oh, this is the clutch roll of the game, but I think the clutch roll of the game was that initiative roll. So
Wounds on 3.
Well, the turn 3 initiative roll is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Because we're going to do a lot to you guys here. You'll do some back
Yeah.
in your turn. But depending on where you can bring in the ghouls
Yeah.
and what you do with them, like you can, that's just objectives.
yeah,
Like that turn roll right there puts us in excellent position for like killing more stuff.
3, 4, 5,
Yeah.
6. 31. Run 1.
Oofta.
oof.
Phoenix Code.
Yeah, man. They are brutal.
I'm glad they're still good.
Are they 1 damage?
1 damage each.
Oh, that's not as bad as it could be. That'd be disgusting if they were like 2 damage.
It's too good.
Yeah.
He was telling me about Hearthguard Berserkers. Are they 2 damage each?
They're 2 in Phoenix Guard. Yeah.
I should have just run the 90 handgunners. I don't own 90 handgunners. I have like 75. They had an army, an old Empire
how
army
many
that they had
saved?
someone turn in.
7
And I
saved?
told them, I get paid on the 22nd, I will come in and buy it. And then one of the fucking owners bought it, or bought it from the store before I could get it.
Are you thinking of painting them the yellow and red?
Yeah.
That's what my opinion is going to be.
Yeah.
I spray painted in black. Yellow is a nightmare to go
Yeah.
with black.
Yeah. So using a liberal amount of like Lamian medium, I've been able to get it down to like 2 or 3 layers before it will actually like cover, but I hate yellow.
I'm thinking of just spray painting in white and just,
Yeah.
who cares if I lose decent? I'm
Yeah.
going to deal with it.
So I guess we're gonna fight over here.
I'm trying to get out of the habit of doing dark colors, and
So much of my stuff was painted dark because I learned the color. But now
Yeah.
everything's white because I tried to paint it.
yeah. If I hadn't already painted my knight, like my Imperial Knight, I would 100% change my color scheme, because Citadel can't make yellow. Like, all of their yellow sucks.
Everything's yellow sucks. There's just not
Yeah.
pigment in there to go over anything other than white.
Yeah.
Basically.
If you wanted to reprime them, you could try. Have you done like the what's the Agent Orange or whatever? Simple Green.
So don't use Simple Green anymore, they changed the formula.
Yeah.
It will melt your plastic
I
now.
tried it a couple years ago. It didn't seem to work very well.
Use super clean.
There's a lot of supers and cleans that are
Yeah.
things that take
Someone,
You'll find it like in like the car cleaning stuff.
someone thankfully warned me against that before I stripped my last set of models. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna dump them in Simple Green. They were like, do not put them in Simple Green.
Oh, that would be devastating.
It's like they up the formula. It's
even this primer. This primer seems to be a real thing.
I think so. Yeah, because when I used it, it doesn't have any problem. I think I was actually taking the primer off.
yeah.
So it's 20.
Or I could do that zenithal priming thing or something.
Does that just mean you prime it one color and then lightly spray from the top?
You prime it black from the bottom, white from the top. So that
Does it actually make a difference, you think, like in the end?
I think it depends on how you paint it. 20.
I feel like for like high-end painters it might, but if you're just like,
I mean, for tabletop, like so
Yeah.
much of that stuff that's in the detail,
yeah.
you get like 90% of the way there. For
Right, like you want
30%
your
of the
models to
effort.
look good from like this distance.
Yeah.
Like if you're just leaning over the table and you're like, yeah, I'm playing a game, that's the distance you want it to look good from. If someone picks up your models and is like, he didn't paint the caps on the ammo cartridges, then like, well, you forgot to paint your ghoul's toenail.
Yeah.
Like, oof.
No range? Nope. So 4 up armor. 4 up ward save.
What's that? Oh yeah, that's right.
So 7 more. 7.
4 up armor. 4 up ward save.
Somehow elves are the tankiest unit in a book full of dwarves and knights and stuff.
Yeah. Let's Phoenix Guard, you know.
Just because they had some tripped out vision of
So
their
the
death.
ghouls disappeared, or there's like some left?
These ones are almost gone, but he
Okay.
hasn't fought with them yet. So I'm going to fight against Phoenix Guard.
And I think,
Okay.
I don't know. We'll
I
see.
would fight over
They might be
there.
out.
They're out. I pulled them out.
Okay.
And just so you can do something with them on your turn.
Have we fought there
They're gonna
yet?
be alive.
Yeah. Have we fought there yet?
I just did.
You just did?
I killed like 5 guys.
Hey, we did it. We killed 5 guys.
Got 2 guys.
2 guys.
Oh, well, never mind. I was like, woo, we got 5 guys. Like, it was 2. Oh,
It was a lot of wounds.
yeah.
14. Hits on 3s.
How many points are these on?
They are like 160 for 10, and then it evens out to like 400 something for 30.
Phoenix Guard. 160 for 10, 420 for 40. Or 420 for 30, rather.
Yeah, so
Blaze it.
low for
No, that's real good. That's really good. I feel like that is worth more than a handgunner and a half. Like,
Yeah, I mean, compare them to like Plague Bears, which are sort of the same thing.
Yeah.
And Plague Bears are 12 points a model.
right, but they can't hurt you.
Plague Bears only have 1 attack. It's
Yeah.
a worse attack.
Yeah.
And instead of 4s and 4s, they're 5s and 5s.
Right.
It's like, that's more than a 4-point difference
Right.
between those models, I think.
Oh, 100%. I'm expecting a price increase for them in next General's Handbook.
Probably.
Yeah.
what? 1 damage each, yes.
I'm feeling like there's a lot in Cities of Sigmar that's going to get rebalanced in the next General's Handbook, because there's some really dumb combos, like, oh look, I'm a Tempest-Eye Dwarf. I have a 2-up save on turn 1. Charge me, Slaanesh.
Yeah. I don't know. The problem with a lot of this stuff is it's infantry, so it's moving between 4 and 6 inches
Yeah.
per turn. Just like movement's important.
Yeah. And like some of the cavalry is good, but there's not really a lot of ways to buff it. Yeah. Well, there's like. Oh yeah.
I don't have battle shots.
Oh, he's immune from his.
As long as they're within 18 inches of him, they auto pass. Really? It's a relic.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Take it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about that.
Charge it.
No.
Yes.
No.
You have to. Your swordsman.
No.
They have shields.
So at the end of the
Charge you. No, you charge me.
So we're on the next turn then, or what?
Are we?
Well, so do we claim that objective over there? It looks
Oh
like.
yeah, definitely.
So we score at least 5. Do you want to burn that one or leave it?
What are the rules for that? What do you think? You have to start the turn there?
When you score. Yeah.
Instead of scoring the 1,
because-
you can score
So either
D3.
burn it or score 1.
Burn it for D3 or keep it for 1. Yeah.
That is a good question because they should probably move on after that.
I think we go ahead and get rid of it.
Because he could bring on ghouls and take his place.
Yeah, and they just have so many. There's so much stuff going on over here that we're gonna want to move them to do other
For
things.
D3.
Neat.
And then another 4.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're at 9.
That bodes ill.
I am going to need another hole for VP.
Yep.
Scoring too many.
All right. Let's see.
So
So my
bottom of
general's
2.
dead, so I don't get the free command point, right? Or is that just?
I think you still get
still
that.
Still get it.
Um,
I can't do I can't do the
all-
rest of my stuff.
Yeah,
obviously.
all the city stuff that
Yeah.
you're getting.
Yeah, that won't work. All right. So I'm gonna cast.
Cast on them first. So you
Well-
cast on them.
What's it do?
It does D3. Well, it
Uh,
does
I'm-
D3 wounds.
I was gonna do choking fumes for the 5-up for every model in the unit of mortal wound.
Oh,
Yeah. So I'm gonna start with choking fumes, and it does go off on a 6
Where's your wizard? Over here, right?
right there. Yeah.
So I have both of these are dispelling each everybody. So
Yep.
I thought only one of them was a wizard.
he is a wizard that can dispel, and this guy can dispel. One spells in my face and 1 dispel in my face. So you you have one spell cast.
Yeah.
You have one spell cast, right?
Yes,
I
two.
have 2.
What would you roll for that? 6?
Yeah.
And it's a 5 up.
Roll.
Rolls a 5
I roll a
for every
model.
in the unit.
Yeah, for every model in the unit within 15 of the caster,
Oh,
which will be. Huh?
I'm gonna stop that.
All right. Cool.
That was the good one to stop.
Yeah, because that would be just, hey, here's mortals.
Okay, so
Yeah.
he's gonna cast this thing on them. So it's 10.
Well, that's a 90-point battle mage that's done nothing this game.
So it's D6 mortal wounds,
Well.
and it heals D6 on.
Made him use this dispel at least.
So
Yeah.
4 mortal wounds on them, and I get 4 wounds.
Heal. I stopped 3. Only 1 damage. How does your healing work? Is it damage?
It's what he
It's
rolls.
based off of whatever I rolled for the mortal wound.
Yeah. Doesn't have to actually deal the damage.
Cool.
And then, let's get so the courtier in there is going to go onto them. So this unit gets 4 back. I got 6, so that'll see a whole.
Yes to 6, yes to 6.
The courtier over here is going to go onto them. So they get back 5.
What happens if instead of charging that unit, say you're in combat over here,
Yeah.
and you pile into this combat?
If you can pile into
this
him,
combat,
yeah,
you
if you're
pile
piling into him, he's good. Yeah,
You do not
it's
get to
just
shoot
it's
for
only
that.
on a charge move. Which, speaking of, that guy needs to be slightly further away. You mind if I just scooch him back? Yeah. Just
You can shoot at these guys, right?
I can't reach them.
I mean, you can't reach them, but he could shoot.
I could shoot them, but they're far. Like,
So you'd have to move to do it.
yeah, which I don't want to move anymore. Moving bad.
So we're going to shoot over here?
Yeah, like a million times.
Okay.
So,
Well,
have I lost? Yeah, I've lost 3.
I'm going to try to stop that.
so you already did 1 on his, and then you tried to stop this
I
one.
didn't stop the 5. You rolled 10, I didn't stop it.
Oh, okay.
Stopped it with it.
So what does he have a deny from? He's not a wizard.
It's his special ability. He gets a 1 in 1 phase
Well, in your phase.
for a endless spell. And then I can stop any spell with it.
That's this guy.
When that's been figured out, I'm just gonna chuck 27 shots. So.
Man, read your results.
So that's 20,
All right.
26, 27. Because 3 are out.
Do I need to move any dice for you?
I don't think so.
And they have to be within 6 of the board edge, right?
Yep.
So they shouldn't be able to claim an objective
they won't be able to
because
claim
the
it, no.
objective has to be 12. Unless
Yeah.
they charge. I mean, they can make a charge and then they claim it.
So the objectives on this one are only. So this one is improperly played.
You can scooch it if
George
you need
really messed this up.
to. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's supposed to be 12.
yeah. So I'm gonna move this one, and when this one is eventually out of the way, I'll
Courtier. What was that? Just talking to myself. He's gonna do knights.
wait. Come on, George.
Did you model the skulls on that? Are those
Yeah. Let's go ahead.
the heads they came with, or did you do something? Swap it out or something?
No, they didn't come with it.
Yeah. They look cool. I like it.
All right. At any rate, though, I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot.
What's that?
I think I'm just gonna go ahead and
Yeah,
start
go ahead.
shooting. Well,
I'm
I
fine
guess
with
there's
that.
a movement phase that exists. That I need to. Everything's tied up. So really, the only thing I'm gonna move.
If it doesn't matter, I don't have any objection to you starting to do
Yeah.
your moves.
I got things. Okay, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna scooch him over there. Basically, just to tuck him around that corner. Intention being that you can't see him.
I don't do that. Yeah.
False protection's gone. All right.
Oh, don't forget your triumph also. Yeah, I have so far too. You get to re-roll a charge or a run. I get. Oh no, you didn't need it.
First world problems. Mortal realm problems. Anyway, when we're ready to shoot, let me know. Have your
If his movement isn't going to change your shooting,
remember you got to stay outside
you're
of
fine to
3
go ahead
inches.
and do whatever you need to do.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna shoot with them. At them. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Just get it out of the way, because no matter what happens with his movement, this is where I'm shooting. I'm gonna spend a command point for salvo fire, and spend a command point for volley fire. Basically a +1 to hit, and then re-rolling ones.
Not bad.
So they will be hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and wounding on 3s.
Cool. I
Yeah,
trust you. You go ahead and do it. I just was curious to see what else
Oh wait, hold
was
on.
the Great Water Fastness stuff.
Let me see. Actually, wholly within 12. So let me adjust my move slightly there, because I want them to be. So I would actually have to keep him here to manage that, which is still worthwhile. So if I move him up to there, he'll be able to get it for them. So, great. Yeah, half of our stuff is like wholly within, some of it's just within.
Yeah.
It's not helpful. All right, so yeah, I'll keep him where he was, so he'll be in
All good.
range. All right, so 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Yeah, that's for like air after you get used to one of these.
I know when you toss them down, they got a weighty sound to them.
Well, also when you drop them, they don't go on an adventure because they
3s to wound.
gravity works.
I've lost a couple dice in this building.
If you just like go and look under like some tables, you'll just find some random dice just under there. Did you cast your?
I failed. He just spelled it. 20 wounds at -1, 1 damage. 1 at -1, 2 damage. On the Phoenix Guard.
So one, let's do the first one first. One at
Yeah.
minus what? 2? So that's a 6 up?
It's -1.
Minus 1
2
is
damage
5 up.
though. 2
And
damage.
then a 4 up ward. Oh,
2,
2 damage
yeah.
and then 4 up ward. That's nice.
Yep.
Then
And
what's
then
the first large number?
20.
Almost everybody from the wizard does.
20 at -1.
The Anointed has a 4 up.
Yeah. That Phoenix Temple though.
20 at
Yep.
minus 1.
Is that? What is that?
Huh, it's just their keyword. It's because they're all Phoenix Guard units.
The fluff is that they've seen, like through vision, their death.
Yeah, well,
So,
I know
yeah.
I know
It's a
the,
50-50 shot at with bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 50% chance they remember it right.
Right.
It's like I know I'm gonna die, but I don't know when.
9.
Nice. It is a pity that they are immune to battle shock.
Are they immune, or are you gonna have to spend a command point? Just like make sure you leave your guy in range.
Our battle deployment zone.
It ended here. Basically,
So I'll have to spend
yeah, it ended
So
there.
just make sure you keep them within 12 of your general. So nice to have command points this game.
Right.
The last game, the Skaven player had the artifact where you roll a dice, and on a 6, he steals your
Yeah.
command point. First turn, he stole them both. Second turn, he stole 2 of 3.
I considered taking hyper snare seeds so that you roll up and in your shooting phase, I roll a d6 and on a 5 up, the unit can't charge. It's really funny when a Slaanesh player is just like, you're like, you can't charge this turn. He's like, wait, what?
Gotta do something to slow those guys down,
Nani?
man.
And then you just shoot them a million times. They're like, I thought that was going to go differently
That's-
in my head.
That's how you take care of them.
Stuff in combat.
No,
They don't.
not really.
What do you mean?
The wizard does, the anointed does not. The anointed is a melee hero.
I think he only has 4 attacks, though.
All right.
And I think they're 1 damage attacks.
Did you do all your shooting or just one?
No, I'm doing the other 30 now.
Sure would be nice if I had chalice.
Right?
Is there within 12.
I don't
Yeah.
like endless spells.
But you can just spend 1 command point.
All right, so I'm shooting them again with the next unit, and I'm going to salvo fire with my last command point there. So 2s and 3s, but not re-rolling 1s this time, which is cool because I rolled 4 of them. And then 3s to wound. It's not as good as I would have liked. All right, that'll be 5, 10, 15
in.
more at -1.
15.
Yep.
Five up armor. 4 up ward.
Wednesday.
4.
How many?
4.
Hey, I killed what? 13 of them.
That's pretty good.
600 points of shooting piled into them. You know,
Yeah, but it took out. That's like 200 points worth of models.
that's
you
an
took out right
amount.
there.
That's an amount of kills.
I don't want to be
All right, I'm out of shooting.
on that regard.
Do we even want to charge?
Oh, we burned that. We should probably remove that.
Yeah.
I think that one we might have just nudged too, so just measure that it's good, whatever.
Yeah.
I think we just.
Start charging this guy. You're not charging that guy.
Would you like to? There's no character near them. Fuck.
Huh?
That was like you could re-roll it, but there's no character near them to re-roll it with.
Or command.
Yeah. For the. Yeah. Exposed to a killing blow. Well, we could just hope for the double turn
I don't think that it's worth it.
and do it all again.
I guess we could hope for the double turn. But these have to fight, right?
Yeah. So do we want to charge or do we want to... Well, I mean, there's no point not charging. Charge the characters, though. Fuck those guys.
Yeah, I could probably do that.
Charge them, use that to get on the objective.
So they're gonna charge, should we? Well, I guess they don't have to charge anywhere, right?
Yeah. 6 inches, that probably doesn't get on the objective. I was like, 6 inches probably not isn't going to get us to the objective.
It'll work.
How many command points do you have?
2.
Re-roll it for more distance if that doesn't get there.
That'll get me in 6.
Okay.
As long as you're within 15, then
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can get.
Okay. All right, so
Did
we're
you
good
get
then. Yeah, with all the
6?
pile-ins and whatnot.
6 + 6 + 3.
And we only need to get like
What is,
3
so
models
this
on
guy's
it.
got a 4 up, 4 up.
He's got 4 up, 4 up, 4 attacks. He has +1 to hit, so I think he's like on 2s and 3s.
What's this guy got?
He's a wizard. He's like a generic.
Wizards have like an attack that deals D3 damage, but it hits on like a 5 usually. He's just a battle mage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 1 attack.
If you have it open, I could probably use his stat profile
Yep.
here in a minute.
Yeah, it's 1 attack, 4 to hit, 3 to wound, -1 rend, D3 damage. So usually it doesn't do anything, but when it does,
1 hour, 1 hour Sigmar.
4 up, 3 up, -1 rend, D3 damage.
+1 is 3 up, 3 up.
Yeah, that's not bad. If it was more than 1 attack, it'd be nice. It's not shabby, but it's not like primo or anything.
Yeah, well, that's probably a mistake.
Yeah, just use your pile-ins wisely
Yeah.
and kill from the side that's not holding the objective.
Well, no, I was seeing if I wanted to charge anybody else.
So a lot of bodies on this table.
Turns out Phoenix Guard are weak to bullets.
Ah, okay.
Not that weak to bullets. As weak as I'd like.
I will
We have foreseen our death in the flames. 50% shot, it was bullets.
So what was the wizard dude say?
We were chosen by Archeon to guard the flame. It's like, I'm from a farm, and they gave me a gun.
Wizard save.
Wizard save is 6 up.
The wizard. How many wizards do you
He
have?
gonna die. 5 wounds, 6 up save. It's like, yeah, we've foreseen it in the flames. Be that one unlucky Phoenix Guard that hasn't gotten the vision yet, and the flame he sees it in is the muzzle flash.
Oh no. This looks familiar.
Oh, it's this one. Guys, I haven't figured out like what kills me yet. So, some peasant with a handgun is just like, it's like that's the thing.
Okay, so 6 up save.
I would direct, because you're 4 right?
Yes. So 3, 10, 15.
I just threw.
I'll do 6 of them, so that's 18.
Is my math right?
Yeah.
5 wounds to a 4 up is like 15. Give or take on average.
Thereabouts, yeah.
Yeah, so basically 1 of every 4 goes through.
No, that's 20 then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just put 8 into him and 8 into him.
Nice, easy. Not good.
Yeah. So you think about it like your first set of 4-ups will take that out. Second set of 4-ups will take that out, and then you got a 6-up save, which might save one of them. So really, you want to throw like a couple of extras in there to make sure.
Yeah.
Something like 22, 23 is probably the sweet spot.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
guess
lot of attacks to kill.
24.
It's a lot of attacks
Put
to
it
kill
50-50.
5 wounds of a 6-up save, but
But if it were a new game, that's about how many attacks the kill wizards have.
yeah,
So 7.
7?
that should do it. He passed 2 of them. Fuck. Oh wait, no, wait, that kills him.
that's 5
That kills him.
wounds.
Hey,
Just on.
that's the sweet spot.
And the rest on the other dude.
I buy 4 of command point generator.
What's that?
And let's spellcaster. I still haven't used that guy.
Which one? Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot you even had it.
Which one did you get? Lifespawn? Yeah. No, that's a good one.
It would have been good to use right now.
I was going to use it next turn.
You see, you didn't cast it because no one had died. And then bullets.
Then we'd have to figure out how predatory things were.
Moves every hero phase. Controlling player of the phase moves it.
It's 9.
If you are the controlling player, can you fly it to your guys and heal you?
Yeah. That's why no one runs. That's why no one runs them. Uh-oh.
You're a no run.
2 wounds left.
I'm going to spend 1 for Feeding Frenzy, and they're going to fight again.
That's fair.
So it'll be 24 into him twice.
Ghouls. Oh gosh, what's the chat been saying at me? Oh good, they're just talking amongst themselves. Half the time they're just like, you're doing it wrong.
Oh, is it gonna? Yeah, wait for it to tell us all the rules we get wrong. I don't think any so far in this game.
Me and Daniel played against each other in one of the Kill Team events when we were both like really foggy on how like morale worked. And we were like, okay, so I think I'm good. They were like, no, you're not good for this reason. You needed to do it this way. So we were like, okay, so we do it that way. And they're like, no, you're still wrong. We're like, what are we doing?
So 13.
Now let's see. God, this is only turn 2.
Everyone took really high model count armies.
Yeah. I think everyone was just like, if I bring a horde, they won't be able to kill all.
I mean, I think that's probably like probably the right move for 1,000 points, but
It is. Yeah, no, it is, because that Deepkin guy that had like, I think 10 of the little eel riders and then like a wizard, and they just got rinsed.
Do we want to burn this?
Yeah, I want to burn that.
well, but you do it at the end of the turn,
Yeah,
so we get a fight over there first.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, we should burn everything we get our hands on.
I'm not optimistic about this.
I don't think we're going to win. I don't think we're going to win. Especially if they get first turn next battle round, because that's going to really suck.
That turn roll is going to be huge.
Yeah. We'll roll that one on the stream so everyone can see the point at which we concede. No, we'll play it out. We'll through the full time, just so everybody gets an accurate score.
Time that we get 2 turns.
Yeah. I'm really not a fan of the way that initiative works in Age of Sigmar.
I have to admit, I like it.
I would honestly prefer, even for 40k, alternating activation.
Yeah.
Every game I play that does alternating activation is better.
If you had some sort of alternating activation,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. But like, given the whole you go, I go thing,
Yeah.
I don't know. I like it, I think.
I don't know. It's impossible to balance a game where someone can take 2 turns consecutively without even having to like build an army around it.
It definitely adds
Yeah.
an element of like, there are a couple really big dice rolls.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It
that's-
almost becomes the case of that's the only dice roll that really matters. Like, especially early in the game.
I crunched some numbers on it, and for me, I think that
It's essentially a double move, double attacks, like
it's basically
double
a
spells.
15 percentage point swing in win expectancy.
yeah, that's a
For
lot.
both of those first 2 rolls.
That's really big.
Yeah. So like, if one person wins them both, you know.
That's the difference of like playing the number 1 army or like a mid-tier army. Like that's you know, and there shouldn't be that much swing in just.
But even in like fantasy, I feel like in fantasy there were a bunch of times when like a game absolutely swung on like, I got a 7-inch charge, I'm either gonna make it or not.
Yeah.
I think like those sort of in-game mechanics are like, all right, I'm stubborn on an 8-up. If I pass this, I win. If I fail this leadership, I lose. I feel like those are less important in fantasy, but
So to me, it just really exacerbates the problem that all the Games Workshop games have, which is like, you spend so much of the game just watching the opponent be like, oh, well, that many of your guys are dead, and that you're not doing anything. And having 2 turns in a row of your opponent just picking your models up, that's not fun.
Well, and I will say, especially in doubles, where
like
I think you just play slower in doubles because it's just 2 people and you got to talk and all.
Right. You're trying to coordinate with someone else rather than.
All right. So you guys, is that it?
Yep. So we're gonna burn that.
Battle Shock here, which you have to take now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I lost 2 before, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
12.
7 in the base, 8, that's 4, 12 10, that's 3 to whatever the next one is.
Yeah. So you got a 5, and you lost. Yeah. Oof. You remember back in the day when they were like fearless?
They were what?
They were like basically fearless. Long ago. Well, that was nice. I like that. That's a good result. I don't hate it.
Oh, I'm gonna spend 1 for heaving masses or whatever.
Yeah. No. Damn.
Worth a try.
Yep. That would
All
be
right.
nice.
And you guys are gonna burn over there?
I'll roll. Yeah, I can roll it.
How many points do we have?
Not enough.
The big one.
So that gets us. That earns us 6 this turn, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which puts us at 10, which means we're actually in the running again.
Yep.
All right.
Dice for turn 3.
Let's do it on the
want
stream.
it?
Well, let's do it on the stream dice.
yeah.
Because it's an actually big roll. You want to roll first, or you want me to roll first?
You roll first.
That's a 5. And that's a 3. So we get the
right.
double turn. Now's the comeback, Daniel. All right, hero phase. I gain a command point.
I'll have you know that I was extremely worried.
It just also makes the game really swingy. Like,
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
This does
At
not
least this way it's swung one way and quickly swing back.
yeah. Well, we'll see how this turn goes.
If he was Scott or Donnie, then I lost my cool thing.
he's gonna go into them.
I need
Get back 6.
to basically move up like that just to get them out the way. I'm taking these off their movement trays because otherwise I've got gaps in it. So
Do what you need to do.
yeah, he's gonna wind up here. He's gonna wind up here. I feel like I definitely need to run like a Lord Arcanum as my general, something more durable than
Don't forget your magic also.
the hero phase exists. So
I mean, wait, we know where they are.
right.
So
I'm feeling choking Ash Cloudy right now, but I don't know. We're not choking Ash Cloud, Foz Protection. So I'm gonna throw Foz Protection at the handgunners.
Are they in range? Do you want me to try to kill these?
Or do you want me to throw them at you? Are you within 18?
Yes.
Yes. All right, so I'll Foz Protection over there because it's not wholly within, it's just within. And it doesn't go off. Wizards!
Wizard's
Yeah.
been a
He's
retard all day.
He's not doing well.
He's so special wizard.
Yeah, he's been doing a really bang up job of missing every spell check.
I mean, I still gotta do his spells before you
Yeah.
start.
Oh,
I mean, you
okay,
can go
yeah,
ahead
yeah,
and
yeah.
move, unless
you're-
as
'cause
long as
you're-
it doesn't interact.
Yeah,
to
nothing
whatever
of
you
yours
need to
is
do.
going to affect my model, so I'm just going to move up. And then,
I'm going to take a peek at the other games. You can, if I need to roll anything, you can do it.
On them and give them D3 attacks. That goes off. They get D3 attacks. They get 2 extra attacks. And then we're gonna cast Chalice.
do you want me to just shoot the hell out of them and let your ghouls deal with that?
Well, I have them,
Yeah,
right? They've already taken this. So either they can run over here and
waste time,
probably 2 turns doing that.
which we're not going to play that much probably.
But you only hit on 5 now?
I think if we run away from these, then they just.
Yeah, I mean, they're elves, they are fast.
Well, he's either gotta let us have this
Yeah,
and chase our stuff, or he can just try to take one thing. It's not gonna.
I could get my frontmost unit within range
I can.
Turn 4.
3.
This is top of
3.
4.
This is top
wait.
of 4?
3.
Top of 3. Oh, we're only in top of 3? Yeah, you're right. It's top of 3.
Because I already turned to 3.
It is top of 3.
Yeah, 'cause you guys have the double turn.
It feels like later because you've had more turns.
Chalice.
Handgunner's moving up, and I'm just gonna keep guys out of their way.
I can't get rid of that now.
It's a bummer.
It's gross.
So we're gonna run this guy.
So he needs to move here to be able to do this how I want to do it. Only like half of that unit would be able to shoot if I didn't move, so I need to move. And then I'm just gonna file them in where those guys would be. Basically just swapping out the guys on the tray for the guys that aren't on the tray. All right, I'm gonna try and just shoot them off the table so that you can charge there. I don't like that I moved.
That means you like.
I don't get the stand and shoot, or I don't get the steady aim bonus. So I'm going to be hitting on, at least one of these units is going to be hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s. So, can unbuffed handgunners kill like 8 Phoenix Guard?
8 of them left.
Yeah. All right. Let me know when we're shooting phase.
I'm all done.
All right, in my shooting phase, I'm going to spend one for volley fire on the frontmost unit. And they should all be in range to shoot your unit there. So that's what I'm going to do. So that unit had 30 guys. They've lost 3 out of it. So that will be this many hitting on 3s from hitting on 4s. Actually, I'll do salvo fire, not volley. So I'll hit on 3s but not reroll 1s. Instead of 4s and 1s, it'll be 3s and no reroll.
Cool.
So 3s and 3s. And that looks good. And 3s. What's their save?
5 up.
Nice.
He's got like a 9-inch charger number, so you know,
Yeah,
if he goes that way.
that's fine. All right, that'll be 13 at -1.
All right. So 5, 10, 13. So I'm looking for 6s, and I only see 1.
So 12
It's 12 dead.
at 1 damage each, yeah.
All right. And let me just see what are these guys looking at right here.
Are you shooting those dudes?
Yeah, it might shoot you out of range, but
3.
I need them to fucking go away, because they're going to shoot my wizard if I
Why
don't
don't
do
you shoot those dudes?
Huh?
4,
Can't reach them with the,
5,
can't reach them with as many of the models.
The Junga? What about these guys?
Who? Them?
7.
The back unit can hit them. I don't want to shoot the front unit at them and then waste their shooting.
I'm not gonna make that charge.
Do you have a command point to re-roll it? Because it's your choice of dice you
Over
re-roll.
there.
And how many models this side? 12?
12 dead, so there
So-
should be 18 left.
So 12 for the chalice. And then I'm gonna pump.
I'm just gonna take these out of the way so you can, when you do your charge, you have more. Yeah, but for him to go through there, though, he does have to go up and down an inch.
Still nice.
All right, next unit, everything at the Phoenix Guard. This is all unmodified, so it's just 4s and then 3s. When you roll so many dice that some of them land on top of the other dice. That's not bad for 4s. And 3s.
Handgunners and Phoenix Guard, there you go.
All right, the Phoenix Guard needs to take 5, 10, 14 at -1 damage, and 1,
Your yellow boy.
yeah, and 1 at -1 2 damage.
And they can't shoot at that dude back there? Mr. Midget, Rocket Dude, whatever.
No, I can't reach that unit with enough of them for it to be worthwhile to shoot them. All right, and then 14 at 1 damage.
And this is
-1, yeah. So 5.
-1 mattered a lot.
Yeah.
Ward. 3, 6.
So 2 live, 1 live.
Because one already gone, so you got one guy left.
Yep. He's like, hi.
Get the +1 bravery.
He's the
Right.
flag carrier.
Yeah.
He's trying to run back to their.
I'm gonna actually charge just for the free movement now.
Watch out, he's got 4 points.
Yeah. All right.
And these aren't bullets, so who knows how good it's going to work.
Swords. All right. So I'll do my charge first, just to get it
This
up.
guy's close combat capable.
No.
Excellent. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my swordsman charge. They're getting 3 inches, which gets them, but it's not what I wanted. It's 3 inches of free movement at least.
I mean, you get a pile in too.
Yeah.
So just do the half inch and then swing around.
Yeah.
Swing around base and you get more. We're gonna try these guys over here.
And then
Okay, that's unexpected number.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble now.
All right.
that feel when I complain for like the entirety of y'all's double turn, then I get a double turn, and now I'm just like, I love this game. This is great. This is fine. What do? They melee or they just shooty still?
They are mostly melee.
Mostly melee? All right. Well, in light of that information, I'm just going to kind of...
So we're going to charge this guy and him.
Okay. I'll adjust my move a little.
I need to get him the hell away from his Phoenix Guard. There.
I'm also... Free movement. It's free real estate. I'll also charge with the handgunners.
This guy.
Just because I don't make it.
I don't think they could have completed the charge.
Yeah, no, they
anyway.
can't. They couldn't. That's right, because it's half an inch in Age of Sigmar. It's an inch in 40k, so you can kind of pile on top of each other. All right.
Just leaving the Phoenix Guard behind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the big one. So these guys over there.
All right.
Objectives.
You're going to want to reroll that. What do you need?
I need a 9.
A 9? Yeah.
I think it may be a 10
For half
to get a half inch.
Yeah.
How many did we have on here already?
Well, what's the range
12.
on this thing? 12? Yeah,
Anybody
they will all
guys
be.
within 12 inches.
Yeah, so you have 12 on there.
12, yeah.
Well, what about the guys here?
Oh, yeah, them.
12.
There was.
So it's 19
There was
total, because they killed 7
7,
more.
But these were not all in range.
There was like 6 in range of that.
Okay.
Okay, so
we'll
call
call
it
it
6.
8. So 18.
8.
Yeah, I guess we're not
put
gonna. Well,
When do your ghouls come back?
at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just leave that then.
You don't want to try
my
just try it
stuff
with the
on
command point?
I would rather have the whole unit come back on a 4
That's fair. That's fair.
Reroll a charge that I have like a 10% chance of making.
Yeah. No, that's fair.
Watch. I'm gonna roll it. This isn't it. I'm just gonna roll it. See, they wouldn't have made it. So there you go.
That was a not. Yeah.
See, it was
Alright.
a wise choice.
Right.
It was the wise choice.
Combat.
So probably go back here first.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's the.
I get 1 Phoenix Guard.
He gets 2 attacks. He could slightly wound.
Somebody with his flag.
He's gonna bap 2 of my swordsmen out, and I'm just gonna be like. So. The way that Free Guild plays in Age of Sigmar, it's literally just a Spanish tercio. It's just pikeman or any other melee block stands in front of the handgunners while they reload. If the enemy, comes in and tries to charge, they get shot. Then the melee troops step in front.
I mean, they brought some pain.
Yeah, it's Renaissance era, infantry tactics, and it's actually very well simulated in how they play.
That's cool. I mean, that's what they should be, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 15 and 1600s Spanish and Italian tactics, so. Which then carried over into Germany because of the Habsburg Union between Spain and Germany.
3 saves here and they're 2
Oh.
damage each.
3 rend?
Nope.
Looking for 5s. I saved 2.
Good guys.
They're 2 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna make sure we grab this. Right now you have 1 guy in, so that's all your attacks you have over here this turn.
Yeah.
Well, that's not great. Could you feeding frenzy them, or is that only ghouls?
Which will keep me.
Yeah, he's probably too far away.
To this turn.
They're outside 18, so
Damn.
I think that's fine. That unit's tied up anyway.
Alright, so they sounds good?
Yep.
I guess I'll snack swordsman.
Hey. So I'll activate. Do you want to kill him, or you want me to kill him?
I'll
Okay.
So we're gonna go with archery gens.
But I get free movement if I kill him.
It's in the free.
It's free real estate, Daniel.
So it's 3 at -1, 1 damage.
I guess.
Far away from your gunners.
Yeah.
You can charge for free.
Yeah, it's fine.
Can't charge.
I mean, you could do it. It's fine.
So if I kill him
Yeah.
and then pile in over there, then I'll be in 18 range and I can make them fight again.
You're right.
Oh.
That's a good plan.
As far as it's playing.
3.
Just 3 inches, but he's barely an inch outside 18 inches. For
Yeah. That's fair. You know he's going to get shot like a million times this turn, right?
yeah, no.
And is it whole? It's not holy. It's just 18.
I hope it's not holy.
Everything's holy.
A lot. Well, you're Phoenix Guard. You think everything is holy. Yeah. What I usually do with this army is I have a block of between 15 and 20 sequitors that I just maximum spacing in front of the handgunners, and then put a handgunner directly behind each one, so there's no point in that line that you can charge without getting shot by 30 handgunners. And then I put Foz protection.
Nobody attacked it. Free minus
Yeah. Then I slap Foz protection on the sequitors for a -1 to hit them.
You lived. You get your chance now.
Hey, it's your time to shine, boys.
Oh.
Get out your swords.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just roll over here. They're not gonna do anything, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Get out your swords, boys.
Watch him not die. I will be so mad.
I will be so happy.
We're just gonna.
I'm gonna have to draw. I'm gonna have to draw a design on his flag if he lives this turn.
Yeah. He would have earned it.
He's gonna go home and custom paint that flag.
You just have to take 2 saves over here at no end.
So they got 5 ups. They're good. Nope, but they're 2 damage, and if I get a 6, it's 3 damage.
That's underwhelming. I thought that would be better.
Do the flayers, the flying 1 second.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 attacks.
But I don't actually have any of those. If I did, I might consider.
I do have at least 10 models in the unit, so I get a +1 to hit. So I'm hitting you on 3s, wounding you on 4s.
But those guys heal themselves too. Really? Every turn they get a wound back. And they have 4 wounds.
4 saves. No rend.
4 up armor.
Excellent.
4 up ward.
Nice.
Swordsman, show me how it's done.
Yeah, I guess I do have to go over that way. And then get shot like a million times.
They're not gonna shoot you. They're gonna shoot the ghouls. They're gonna shoot
Yeah.
the gunners. Well, those flying dudes are close combat guys, right?
Are they, like, how good are they at it though?
So when they're buffed, they're 2 attacks, 3s and 2s,
Nice.
rend 2, D3 damage.
Ow. Ow. That's really rude. All right.
Those guys don't go to balls. They take their balls with them.
All right. So that's me.
You summoned in your 1 summoning, right?
So, are you immune to battle shock?
Not unless I spend a command point,
Okay.
which
I feel like you're going to.
Well, he gets it.
I don't know. Because roll for battle shot.
these guys lost 2. Are you guys good if I just start to?
Yeah, go for it.
They pass.
How many are on here?
18.
19, right? From the last league?
Oh yeah, that guy was just out of range.
Yeah, he was.
So 18?
And then I'm gonna pass this one.
All right, so you're auto passing that one. That's fair. At 2,000 points, I usually run some smaller units of handgunners just to, like, basically gum up the works in a few places
Yeah.
and discourage small things from charging. And for more long rifles, because a 2 damage that hits on 2s, wounds on 2s, regardless of your lookout, sir. If someone's running like a 5 wound character, you chuck 4 of those
yeah.
at him, he should die.
All right, and so this turn you guys score 3.
Yep. Which puts us up to 13.
All right. Hero phase. I only have 2 skyhooks left over here, so I guess I'm going to buff pistols and buzzsaws. And I get a command point.
Yep.
Me too. Banner.
Sigmar, you got 30 minutes remaining. Make sure you do the full turn.
I'm going to go ahead and use the once per game shoot in the hero phase on these. They're not going to do that much, but maybe they'll get
Daniel,
a
I
few.
think we're going to wind up tying again.
Definitely possible.
Maybe we can go for 3 of them.
Yeah.
3 ties.
So, skyhooks first. Well, nope. 9.
Yeah.
Oops, this one. All right, so 4 saves at no rend over here. This is in the hero phase.
On these guys?
Yep.
So they take 3. Go Billy.
All right, and then movement. So I can either retreat these guys to make sure that I
Daniel,
keep the objective this
Put it on a
turn.
different one, because if that one dies and you can't get your coherency back, the other will have to be removed.
Or
Coherency is 1 inch and
I can put everything into this unit, probably do another, I don't know, probably kill a guy,
Yeah.
maybe get lucky in another. Maybe like if I get the chemist in too. And try and hold him off.
Yeah, you never want to take out of the middle of a unit in Age of Sigmar because you'll lose the other half.
Oh, you know what?
And go for it.
Shooting phase, because these things are optional.
Yeah.
They can, yeah. All right, so then we're gonna
For the, I just have to get within 6 inches of this.
Yep.
move the chemist over
Is
here.
it is 6 in this scenario, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And 6 plus like 3 for a room will get me there.
Yep.
Ouch. Wait, instead of going that way, can you just go straight into the cave like he did before?
Yeah, you can do that. And that'll wind up within 6, yeah. Is that? That's not 6 from the center.
Then we can scoot back more because
Well,
I had
yeah.
extra inch too.
Yeah, you have
My
what?
guy didn't have a giant spear either, so he's like, he's hunched down there in the back of the cave.
Yeah.
The gunners are there like, why are those guys running in a cave?
There's like this weird tyrannid like biomorph that they're just running into the mouth
The
of.
question is, they probably can't get that back. Should we keep it for? We only have 30 minutes left, so burn it for a chance or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can see how the turn goes. And then, so what I'm thinking I'm doing over here is I'm going to focus on wiping the ghoul unit.
You can try.
Because how many do you have?
I just got
Like 25?
1, 2, 3,
What are y'all at points wise right now?
We're at 9.
so I got
9
8
to
there, so there should be
13.
32 there.
So you should
32.
get 14, 15, 16. Or 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And we're probably ending there. So even if you score max, it's a tie.
If we get, well, we'll get 1, 2, 3.
We can probably do both of the turns if we don't
4.
take our sweet time with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I can go into them or go into them with shooting from them and melee and shooting from these guys.
Well, melee and shooting from those guys will probably take out the swordsman, unless you're thinking of filling the ghoul with him as well.
Melee and shooting from them probably takes out this unit. But it just also is going to power up this thing, and he's just going to get more.
I feel good that we're making you make decisions.
I sort of feel like we should just go for it on this unit, because there's a decent chance that the swordsmen alone aren't able to take over the objective. Right?
Can't the chemist like brew up a spell scroll?
Not this one, unfortunately.
The Bubble Boys.
Bubble time.
Loaders.
Were those like a pain in the ass to paint?
They weren't too bad. The only problem is like I just left the bubble separate because it just got in the way of too much stuff. But that's like honestly like so much of this army has like big weapons that are annoying and things like that.
I have 2 Sidonian Dragoons and like 6 or 9 Cataphrons that I still put together. I'm like, I don't even want to do it. Especially the Dragoons. Because those things are just like...
Yeah.
I don't know if you're talking about the Admech, the Sidonian Dragoons.
I don't know my 40k
Big
models
chicken
that
leg
well.
walkers from the Mechanicus.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But they have
AT-AT looking things.
They're like this tall to start with, and then they have a spear that they hold up that's like, it's like altogether it's almost as tall as a knight.
Like a guy riding on like a robot ostrich.
Yeah. It's almost as tall as an Imperial Knight, like altogether.
It has like just a lot
He's
of
going in
little
first.
pieces
Yeah.
and-
Yeah.
It's 10. Oh, I got that too. 4s and 4s.
Yep.
Where's this at?
This is the chemist shooting into this unit here. 2 at Ren 2.
No luck. Damage.
Yeah,
One damage each.
Damage.
One for the bucket.
These guys into them. First the skyhooks, 4s and 3s.
Yeah.
That's 3 at Ren 2.
And this is from this unit?
This is these guys into them. So I'm doing the skyhooks first and then the pistols.
You can shoot in your own combat?
Yes.
They have to shoot at that unit though.
Yeah, you can shoot into your own combat. You just have to target what you're engaged with. That's why handgunners are dumb.
D3?
Yep.
5 wins.
Kills him and wounds him.
And the pistols. Not much from the pistols. 1 at no Ren from the pistols. And then I'm going to do my once per game D3 mortals, which doesn't matter, but should get them.
There's 23
The right
minutes
move.
left.
Okay.
I think it's best to burn it at a chance at 2, which will even out if you get 2 turns and a chance at 3.
All right, over here. These guys firing everything into the ghouls. There are 7 guys in that unit who have pistols. They're 3 shots apiece.
And did we put claws on them or no?
Huh?
Did we put claws protection?
I rolled double ones. There was no luck there.
Have you cast that spell successfully at
No.
5?
No, I cast it successfully turn 1 every game when it doesn't matter. And then never again. Hollow
I'm
Heart
gonna use
is the
our-
only way.
Stressful mage. It's too
Yeah.
stressful buffing everybody.
See, when I,
I'm gonna
when
use
I
our
run
triumph
Hollow Heart, it's like
to reroll wounds in the shooting phase for them.
I feel like if you want to run mages in Cities of
hits on
Sigmar, you
3s.
just have to run Hollow Heart. Like, because everything else just pales in comparison. Like, I have a +7 to cash. Huh?
Because
If
we
you have
had
fewer
points.
You roll on a table, and you get a benefit.
I'm using it right now.
what you get.
So this is a rerollable 4.
Did we get to know what it is?
Yes.
Mine was reroll a charge or a run or something. I don't even know.
5, 10, 12. Rend 1.
So 6 up each.
10.
All right.
Make it fast, yeah.
And then this guy's out, but everybody else, this guy's out. So 2 guys, now we're going to this unit here. 2 guys' pistols are out of range, so they'll go ahead and shoot at,
No reason not to shoot swords.
they'll just shoot at your swords.
Yeah.
I buffed the pistols, so the pistols are 3 shots apiece.
Nice.
So we'll do 6 into your swords first, 4s and 4s. 1.
No AP, right?
No AP.
Pass.
And then in here, I've got 2 skyhooks and 1, 2, 3, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And I lost the captain, so that's 42.
All the guns.
It's a lot of
That's a lot of
guns.
bullets. That's some snappy little pistols right there.
They have no rend though, which is the problem.
Yeah.
They're like
Hey,
the only
Daniel.
pistol in the game that has no rend. That's 25.
You ready to see the game swing on the exact same thing it did last time?
Awesome. It's a secret.
All right.
We'll tell you when it happens or doesn't. And if it doesn't happen, we just won't say that that was the thing.
I gotta do 5 more after this.
We'll just pretend we forgot.
Roll right there.
Let's just say I really wish there were command point rerolls in this game.
And those are the wounds.
These are the hits.
So what were the
Is that 2 a hit?
I just had 5 extra that I needed to roll, so
that
I just
two a
did
hit?
misses. Yeah, that's a miss. So I just took the misses and rolled 5 of them. Wounds on 4s.
Oh, that was not as spicy as it could have been.
Definitely not.
That was like a jalapeno.
I'm really glad about that.
That is 7.
40-some shots, 7 wounds.
that
That's
brand?
Not great. No rend.
that was some Chipotle sauce, you know?
You got the mild salsa.
Right.
So 6.
Not what it could have been, you know? So we've now lost
And then I've got
24,
These two guys are
34
gonna
models
file their.
on the chalice right now.
So I hope I get in here. These guys are gonna fire their grappling hooks at this piece of terrain. Basically, the way it works is like it pulls me
It's
closer
a
to
free
the
move,
terrain.
yeah.
They both miss.
No, nice.
They have struggled with that today. All right, let's see. I think a 4 will get me. It's either a 4 or 5. We'll check closer if it matters.
Yeah.
So charging. 8. We'll do it.
When does the chalices thing even happen?
At the end of the turn.
And it doesn't work if they're all dead?
At the end of each turn.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess I should have asked. Does it work if they're all dead? No, right? Because there's no unit to regrow.
You can shoot it to another wounded unit, but there's no other.
Yeah. I don't like that.
This doesn't look good.
It's a bad time. You're gonna have me playing alone over here.
Back on a 4 up, right?
Yeah.
From the table.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was surprised by that last time I played these guys.
Yeah. Well, it's like they ghoul patrol one in, you kill it, then it comes back on the other side of your army. It's like, what the
What range are their weapons?
1 inch range. They'll pile in, and these 7 will get to go in, and not these guys.
Okay.
So pile in time.
So no other charges.
No other charges.
All right.
And I'm just keeping this guy. And he is going to spend 1 command point to let them reroll 1s to hit. So I've got 7 guys. 1 is the captain. They got buffed by the chemist, so they're 2 attacks apiece. 15
Yeah.
attacks.
Yep.
Is that it or is there more?
It's 15. That's it. Just 15 attacks. They're good at.
I thought they were like, you're like, this is
They're-
the first step.
They're good attacks though. So hitting on 3s. Good use of the reroll 1s. Wounding
like
on
it.
2s.
Ouch.
4, 11, rend 2. And they're D3 damage.
I don't like it.
Roll the damage.
You got the regen
Heal.
save.
Well, yeah, but
9, 12, 20, 25. $25. How many are there left? 16. There were 16 left, it looks like.
17.
17, that's 1.
Alright. So we'll use it.
Was that to try and bring him back?
Yep.
Wow, that was also a momentous roll right there.
Yeah.
That is
should've
a
rolled it on the
huge.
stream.
That is a huge. We should have. That is a huge thing to just
go
be
put
a.
Hold on. I got it. I got it.
4 up.
I got it.
recreated for historical
That was our
accuracy.
historical reaction or reenactment of that roll.
Look at all those numbers. Those numbers.
I know.
So we can roll initiative and all that, but I feel like next turn it's just going to be a series of turns where y'all burn an objective and we burn an objective, and it's going to go nowhere.
But it could matter how.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It could.
And here is
So-
our turn.
We have 14 minutes, which
Yeah.
is probably not enough time for us to do another battle round.
Well, so yeah, no battle shock. So roll it up, man. 2, 3, 4, 5 puts us at 14.
Yep. We are at 13, which is still a tie game.
Oh yeah, because we got
Yeah.
those.
So the best I can see us doing is all of this here. Try and kill as much of this as possible. Burn that. I don't think they're going to be able to get to either of these that same turn.
The only way that these guys potentially could is if I ran,
Yeah.
because they could run 18, and then they can use their grappling hooks on this thing.
Yeah.
So they, in theory, could get to probably that
Yeah.
one.
I think it
We
comes
can't
out
get
of
that one from you. 12-inch move, so it's 18 with a run. Yeah, and they fly.
Yeah. I mean, with that information, we just shoot and kill.
Yeah,
Try to kill them.
You kill
like-
them instead too. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it comes out as a tie game, regardless.
I don't think either of us are gonna separate enough. So, like in theory, if we did play it out, we score at least 2. You guys score at least 1.
We'll score these 2 if we go
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think it comes out on anything but a tie.
And we can't play a full game for any time, so we want to just take.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Is even if we could, it'd come out as a tie.
Good game, man.
Awesome.
Yep.
Good game, man.
We got our secondary because 1/3 of our units
1,
are still
2,
alive.
That's what we were
3, 4, 5. Yep, ours are as well. So
All right. Hey George.
We expected the Phoenix Guard to survive, but they didn't. But it was
Hey,
the dwarves who
hey George.
dwarves.
Tie both
right.
secondaries again.
It is. Good game, man.
So far playing this game, I found it.
And good game.
Great game. Yeah. That was a scary right point. All right.
Still, your mic's still
Yeah.
on? I hope your mic's still on. Is it on?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, that's great. I hope you guys enjoyed this battle, and it sounds like it came out to a tie, huh?
Yes.
Wow.
I
look at all
believe
these
it is
models.
still on, unless I nudged it while I was
A
playing.
knockdown, yeah, you're on.
No, I'm good.
live and
Cool.
Well. A knockdown, throwdown, showdown.
And score 13 to 14.
Nice. Okay. Up